Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the manager of Die Roten Teufels, Grey Hair Gaming. That's just one of those press conference jokes I like to play on you journalists. I've been under that table since you guys walked in and got your seats. You didn't know I'm sneaky like that. But I do want to thank you for coming today to the second half kickoff of the season. Obviously, the first half of the season went extremely well for us, right? We're sitting on almost as many points as we had in all of last season, which comes as no surprise to us here at Kaiserslautern and the coaching staff and the players, but obviously to you all, since you had this tab for the relegation battle. Never forget that. But anyways, going into some injury news before we take questions here. Marcus Thuram broke his wrist, as you know, several weeks ago. He's got about 3 more days left on his recovery, so he is going to miss the game today against Red Bull Leipzig, which is unfortunate. He's got 12 goals on the season for us, leading goal scorer. But Andrada and Stefan playing well with 7 and 6 goals each. You know, Thuram, he told me, like, can't we just put a cast on it and I can hit a center back over the head with it? And the physios were like, that's a bad idea, mate. Bad idea. So he's going to sit for the 3 days. Alexander Ring is out for 2 weeks with a damaged kneecap. He tried to tell me that people in Finland don't have kneecaps, but the physios told me that wasn't true. So I'm going to go with them on that. So he's out, but we're excited about Mensah coming in his stead. The youngster playing really well in that box-to-box midfielder role, picked it up. We asked him to do that last season, and he jumped right on it, so we're excited about that. Vieira is going to be out for 2 weeks with sprained ankle. Just one of those training injuries. Went in a little hard on a tackle, landed kind of funny type deal. But besides that, not a lot of exciting news on the injury front, which we're excited about. So I guess we'll be glad to open it up to questions here. You over there, sir.
Hi, GHG. Gamer James FM here. Congratulations on the first half of the season. It's been absolutely incredible. You've got almost as many points already this season as you managed in the whole of last season. You go into the winter break in 3rd place. Question is, can you maintain this form in the second half of the season and finish in the Champions League positions, especially with the likes of Schalke, Wolfsburg, Leverkusen and Cologne hot on your heels? And secondly, you've brought in Alessandro Bastoni. Is that with a view to him forming a partnership with his compatriot Morocco in the centre of your defence? And how much do you think that can help going into the second half of the season?
Excellent. Right. Excellent question there. Can we maintain this form? I absolutely think we can. The squad's playing well. I think a big part of that is we didn't go buy half the team in the summer window. Chairman's happy. We've got money in the bank to do stuff like that as we need. But the squad's really come together. They're playing well together. Not a lot of turnover and changes, so we're excited about the rest of the season. Can we get Champions League? I mean, right now we're in 3rd spot. We want to go to the top. That's our goal thus far. We just met during the training camp in Spain and talked about our goals, and that's we'd love to be at the top. Now Dortmund's going to be a tough ask of that, and so is Bayern and Wolfsburg and all the other teams that are in the top with us here. But we've done ourselves proud thus far. If we end up in the Europa League, that'd be a nice consolation prize. Again, because you right? You expected us to be bottom of the table, so eat that. Bastoni, great question there. Again, asking on that. We just felt like, we've got some guys that have played a lot of games that are center backs, so we want to bring in some fresh legs, some rotation. It does help that he's got the same heritage background as Morocco. I'm sure Morocco is going to be excited about helping him come along and understanding how we do things here at Kaiserslautern. That's an opportunity for him to showcase his leadership skills. But Bastoni, we're excited about him for now and in the future. But just kind of a rotational player, fresh legs for the back half of the season. Next question from the gentleman in the kilt over there.
Don here from Tartan Sports. You've loaned Tom Ward back to Scotland with Rangers. Given the world-class facilities they have, it could more than work out. However, do you not think he would benefit more from playing in a league of higher standard?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So, we did send Tom Ward back out on loan. Not back out on loan. We bought him over the summer. Excellent prospect. We're really enjoying his progress. We kind of gave him half a season with us to kind of understand what we want from him and what we're looking him to do when he's out on loan. But we also want to get him some game time. He's a good youngster. He's got a high ceiling, I'd say. So we're sending him up to Rangers. They've got superb training facilities up there, and it's a rotational loan, so he can go up there and get some play time and use those facilities. That's going to be a win-win for us. He'll come back in the summer and start fighting for a spot in the starting squad next season for us. So we're excited about that. We have also sent out Ludovac up to SV Reed. He just wasn't getting the playing time here. He's kind of behind Mukhtar and Shrek. Great player. We're looking to hold on to him, but we wanted to get him some time out on the field because he's done a good job in the training facility for us. But, players want to play, right? So that's the kind of player we want to have. So we've loaned him out into the Austrian League there just to get him some playing time. Question from the gentleman over here.
Grey hair. This is Vladimir Volkov from Hammer and Zickles. Okay. It's a farming website for Russia. Our tagline, the old way is the best way. You send scout to Russia, but you no sign Russian. Explain this to me. Do it now.
Right. You can tell your superiors at the website and magazine that we've got a scout in the area. Nothing to worry about. Some of it's been valuation issues. Some of it's been just not a good fit for our squad. But we are looking. Can you tell? Okay, so we're gonna go over to our next question over here from over here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, danke. My name is Hans. I am from Brot und Wasser magazine, which is the magazine of the German prison system. So the warden sent me here to ask you the questions. Leon Guevara, did you want to sell Leon? Did you not like him? He was very popular with the back tattoo artists in the German prison system. So that was our curiosity there.
Right. So as you all know, we did have to sell Leon Guevara. We had that release clause in his contract. He's a good rotational player for us, but they just, they hit the release clause, and it's a little unfortunate for us. He's a great player. I'm looking forward to see where his career goes. We'd love to have him back at some point in the future. But we've got Pape Soare out at the Africa Cup of Nations until the middle of February. So it's a big opportunity for those guys on Kaiserslautern 2 and on the U19 team to step up because they're going to be rotating in to kind of hold that spot down. And it gives an opportunity for them to shine. But yeah, it's just one of those things. We felt like we got a fair valuation for him, actually a little bit more than a fair valuation, if I'm being honest. And we were able to kind of reinvest that back in the club. But we do have some feelers out there, even though the transfer windows look really, really close to shutting from a contract perspective. Just see if we can get someone to take his spot. But nothing to report as of right now. All right, so that'll conclude our press conference for today. I want to thank you for being here, and go Die Roten Teufel.
Rep the badge. Rep the badge.
Hey there, welcome back. It's episode 26 of From Backpack to Boss with Kaiserslautern. I first want to this is what happens when you get old. You have to write stuff down so you don't forget it. I do want to give a massive shout out to Gamer James FM and the Don 90, who are the two guys that you saw the logos up during the press conference. They were kind enough to send in those clips for me to use, so I really appreciate that. Their stuff's going to be their stuff. Their links to their Twitter and their YouTube accounts, our channels, are going to be below in the description. Highly recommend you take a look at it. You've got Gamer James that's like 40 odd episodes into a Let's Play with Olympique Marseille, I believe is how you say that. And the Don 90 also does FM. He's done some Motorsport Manager as well, but he's 26 episodes into a Blackburn Rover save. So go check them out, give them a subscribe, leave a comment on their channel and say, hey, thanks for helping Gray Hair Gaming out. That would be absolutely legend if you would do that. You'll notice I got a green screen. So here's what I was thinking, right? So we did the charity water video. That kind of bombed. I know our community is not quite big enough yet to go raise $1,000 for charity water. And I kind of put it out there like, hey, if we could go do that, then I'll invest in a green screen. And then I just kept watching videos, and I was on Twitch. I'm looking at people, and it's like the people that look like they're doing this really well. They're doing YouTube really well. They're doing Twitch really well. They've got a green screen. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it. I spent about $75 on a green screen and a stand. I was really lucky. Actually, my father-in-law has done some green screen stuff in the past, so I was able to kind of test out with what we had. But the lights that you're seeing, they're not 100% perfect. They're not soft boxes, which is why it looks a little bit more shadowed and less even on my face, because it's just exposed bulbs. So they're not perfect, but they're better than dropping another $75 on soft boxes right now. So we're going to make do with this. Hopefully you're enjoying that, but I'm investing in the channel, so hopefully that means something to you, because I'm going out of pocket for that stuff to try and make the channel a little bit better, make it so I can go back down to this corner so you can kind of see behind me what's going on with the league table. I can kind of get out of the way. You can see that stuff. So that's what's going on there. And then I just want you guys to know I do listen to your comments. So I can't remember who it was in the comments said like, hey, you should try doing more skits and stuff in your intros, kind of mixing it up. And so that's what I was trying to do, that press conference. So hopefully you enjoyed that. If you're new here and you saw it, please smash a like on there. And the big thing is obviously subscribing and actually watching the videos. So it doesn't do you any good if you subscribe and you don't watch, right? So that watching and leaving comments, it matters to YouTube and all the analytics and stuff, like I've talked about in my recent analytics videos. But it's also kind of nice, right? When you're going out and spending money on stuff to make the channel better and to make your videos better, and you're putting effort into it, when people come by and like, hey, really enjoying it, like you can't know how much that means to me. So hopefully you enjoyed that. That's all I've got on my list. We'll go through our new subscribers in the next episode, because we've had a bunch. As of the time I'm doing this on Friday night, we are up to 110 subscribers. That's just, you guys are great. Please share this with your friends. Put it on Twitter. Okay, done waffling. Let's get back into Kaiserslautern. So as you can see, for some reason, Wolfsburg and Dortmund have already played. So we got a game in hand, right? We're 5 points behind Dortmund, but I mean, this is just unbelievable that we're on 36 points when last season we had 40. I've already talked about that. Marcus Thuram is kind of dominating our faces. Kind of hurts that he's out injured. Let's take a quick look at the friendly action. So Thuram here, we played Zenit, didn't actually play well at all. We kind of rotated some folks in, so that was fine. I was all about the match fitness coming out of the winter break. Hoffenheim paid us like 55,000 pounds to come beat them in the face at home. That was cool. Ring with a goal. Shrek scoring. Virgos coming in and getting the brace there. Played really well. Didn't do a whole lot in the second half, but played well and kind of gave up a consolation. Like, I'll let you have that one goal. They were invited back. I think we played them before in preseason or something like that. Saraguimenez FC, and just punched him in the throat. 5-1. Maffei with the brace. Leifus, the backup center back, getting a goal. Bakker, who's one of our youngsters, coming in. Mukhtar, because we do need to get Mukhtar games, but he hates big games. So, I mean, look at those ratings. It's just absolutely insane. Playing really well. And then we have Patro Eisden come in. Virgos and Mensa scoring for us. And here we are, Red Bull Leipzig. We're not going to play the Cologne game today because that intro went a lot longer than I was anticipating it going. But let's get to the team. Oh, I completely missed. We talked about this in the press conference. So, Guara. Oh, I was kind of gutted, to be completely honest with you. But 3.1 million, rising to 4.4 million. He's not worth 3.1. When we had him, he was worth like 2, something like that. So we picked him up for 850. It's a tidy little profit on there. He played really well for us last season, to be fair. 706, 24 games, 8 games thus far this season in a rotational role because we brought in Papa Soare. Hated to lose him, but they had the buyout clause, and he's 2.5 stars. So to get 3.1 million for a 2.5 star is fine. The only problem is Papa Soare is out on international duty. So we're going to have to bring up one of the guys from Kaiserslautern 2, which I'm not thrilled about. Maybe we need more depth, but that is what it is. And then I wanted to show you Bastoni, who we're bringing in. Rotation, Italian, 23, looks quite the tasty prospect. He's on a rotation contract, 16 grand a week, 3-star current, 4-star potential, 18 jumping reach with 15 header. Good grief. And he can play central defender. Concentration, not so much, but he's going to work on that. But I thought he and Morocco, speaking Italian, obviously goes together quite nicely. We loaned out Ward for 8K, essentially his wages, maybe a little bit more. Ludovac for 10K. Alba, who's the American we picked up, he's on loan to Würzburg, and looks pretty good for a free. Pick it up on a free. And that's all the news there. So going back to the squad, because Gawara is no longer with us, and Papa Soare is out on Africa Cup of Nations duty until February, like the February 13th, where here comes Siridopoulos. So he's a 2-star, which is not so great, and 4-star potential ability. So he doesn't look horrific, right? If you go into like a wing back role, his crossing's not great. That's why we're going to play him defensive. But what I'm thinking with this formation is we should beat Red Bull Leipzig based on our first half of the season. But we're going to play control, and we're going to put in an extra center back to help him out, because I don't want to necessarily, I'd rather have more people helping in defense, so he's not just holding down the fullback spot. That may come back to bite us, but that's how we're going to play today. We're bringing Mukhtar because we need to get Mukhtar games, and he hates big matches, so this isn't a big match. That's not a really good record. Now, is it 4? We're 4-6 against them, or 4-0-6, I guess, if you put the draws in. But they're down in the 10th place. We should be able to play this quite well. I need to put, it's our new guy, Huber is going to be able to come in for Chevy, just in case we need to rotate somebody or something weird's going on in the squad. Okay, auto number, excellent. Welcome to the team. And I got to show you that guy's name. It's Xenofan is the first name of our wingback. Xenopan, I believe. And he's German? I don't even know. If that's a German name, perhaps to you. I'm thinking like Hans, not Xenofan. Bastonia, the starting 11. It won't be long. Okay, so it's not the best weather for soccer. Excellent, since we played control. A little bit of weather's not going to affect us. So hopefully we can go in there and punch people in the face. Pick up where you left off. You smashed the first half of the season. If we could get Champions League, that would be one of the biggest outdoing yourselves, whatever that's called. I got no words right now. I'm too excited about this game. You know what I'm saying? Mixed passing. We might go long passing because it's raining. Stands are full, relatively full. Let's see how this control goes. I'm just trying to support Siridopoulos. And he gets a foul in the first 9 seconds. Excellent. Excellent. Send a message. Send a message. Yeah? Right. Some offside action. Okay. We're controlling pretty well. They've had 3 shots, but 2 are off target. Okay, too much time and space in between. Okay, we got deep lying. We got an advanced playmaker, I don't want to go direct passing just yet. Rex Heppy to Holtby. Come on, boys. Let's get in there. Don't give him all the space in the world. Oh, deflection. Oh, Lastra just gets it there with the right hand. Well done. Nice save, sir. Nice save. Transfer window, to be honest with you, was very stressful. People coming in for a Lastra. I think someone in the Premier League came after him. Morocco picks up a yellow. Not good. Okay. So I think we are going to go a little bit more longer ball here, even though we're controlling. See if that'll help us out in the rain. Benez gets a yellow for them. Oh, he gets another. He took us down twice in a row. Surely that's a double yellow, right? He gets a white, so he gets a warning the second time, huh? Huh? Chevy sticks his leg out. Catches. Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, no. Get away with it. Gerchich, what's he got? The deep line playmaker. Oh, Bettis gets sent off just straight up. Ref's right there. Take a shower. See you later. Taking out Gerchich. Okay, so we're going to come out in the second half. Okay, Gerchich is going to get a card too. Good grief, guys. Okay, lots of fouls in the first half. Go out and prove a point. Why are you nervous? Who's nervous? Zerodopoulos. Okay, that's understandable. Keep playing the way you've been playing. The result will come. I think we're going to go attacking. Because they're down. They're down a man. We should be able to score on them. Direct passing. Pass into space. Working into the box. Go back to the pep talk. Play your natural game. Chill out. Okay? Chill out. Go out there and do it. Make a difference for us, Stefan. You've been banging in the goals for us, even though you haven't been with us very long. Here we go. Gimber. Lovely stuff there on that highlight. Gerchik is injured with a damaged foot, I believe is what that said. He's got a damaged foot, eh? Okay, who's coming in? Deep line playmaker. That's going to be Perez. Perez is deep line playmaker. That's what he does. It's what he does, eh? Okay, they are in a 4-3-1-1. They still have had more shots. Like, this is crazy talk, guys. Ziegler not playing well. Morocco not playing well. They're bringing on Koster. Okay, do we need to take anybody off? Mukhtar's starting to look a little tired. I think we're going to take him off and bring on Mensah and put him in that box-to-box role. Because that's what he likes. Seems good. Come on. They're down a man. Nothing is happening. Tripped zero Zophanopolis. Okay, nothing is happening. So we're gonna change up. Do we change up our formation? We are away. So maybe we put Perez there. Give us a little bit more length on the field, if that's the way to say it. And Ziegler, you're not playing well. You can come up for Kuzisto. I'm gonna get that right someday, right? Someday, you think I'll get that? I'll pull that off. So definitely more of an attacking formation. Hopefully they don't catch us on a break here. Max Christensen coming in for them. Wait, did they just? Okay. It had him over here for like a half second. I was just checking stuff. All right, boy. Beer Lorzer. Let's nick that ball, boys. Let's nick the ball. Come on. Ball-winning midfielder running around. This doesn't look good, does it? This doesn't look good. They got the runner. Oh, Dorsch. Ball-winning midfielder steals it. He gets it to Stefan. What's he got? Dispossessed. Oh, no, on the break. He was offside. Alaster with a big mitt. Gets it down. Blocks it away. Come on, boys. Let's freaking go. Get creative. We're in an attacking role. It's definitely an attacking formation now with the wingbacks. Dorsch picks up a yellow. Rex Heppy headed away Andrada to Stefan. He's on the break. He's surrounded. He passes it back to the youngster. Comes into the team. Headed away. Perez collects it though. The attacking midfielder all the way back to Kazisto, providing that cover. Mensah to Chevy. Nice little build up here. Except that was a very bad pass to kind of break that up. Xenofan, here he comes. Slings it in. Xenofan causes the goal for Bell, and the own goal. We will take it, and we will hit pause. That was quite tasty. Yeah, we're going to drop you right back here. You do your thing. Nope, that's not your thing. That's your thing. Yes. Yes, my friends. Actually, we'll switch these guys around so we get a little bit more defense on this side. So support, defend, defend, support, defend. Right? That seems like something we should be doing. So we're going to go control, one more structure. We're going to retain possession. Be disciplined because they've given up a lot of cards today, a lot of fouls being called. Lower tempo. The own goal caused by Xenophan Zerodopoulos, who is apparently not Greek, which is what I was thinking. Sideropoulos. Chest it straight in. It was like it was intentional. Thank you, Bell. We will take that all day long. Oh, Stefan has come off after suffering a twisted knee. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we should do that, right? How do I take him off? Take him off. Take him off. So I guess we did that. It's been a minute since I've had that happen. You just drop back into... How deep can we go here? Yes, go all the way deep. There you go. Let's control the game. Now it's 10v10. Mensa to Andrada. What's he got? He's just playing it safe. Back to Chevy. That's going to be a victory, I think. Yes, it is. Against Red Bull Leipzig. Away to them. Big victory. Big victory. Every game matters because Dortmund is just going to keep running away. I can't think of anything needs addressing. I'm going to say that's a good win. I was happy about that. Minus, hopefully. I just realized that was Stefan that got injured. That just, like, processed in my brain. Okay, so... the lowest we can go is third place. We have now increased our distance, or not, I guess they went up. Wolfsburg went down. Okay, so it's still 8 points back to the Europa League standings. Cross your fingers, don't look Stefan injured. Okay, 2 weeks. We can, look at that. That's starting to get a little ugly. Gerchich, 10 to 12 days. This is what's going to happen. We're going to start losing starters to injury. But we're not worried about that. No, we're not. So, when you come back in the next episode, we are going to go away to Bayern. So our second, third place, hopefully at that time, battle. And then we're going to skip the Augsburg game and come back for Hamburg St. Pauli in the DFB Pokal third round. If you've enjoyed that, smash a like on it. Subscribe if you're new. The green screen, all the stuff I mentioned right as we got after the intro and the press conference and all that. Let me know what your thoughts are there. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back for the next one. Let's go, boys. Can we get the Champions League?